Hey everyone, the Magic Adventurer here, and today I'm going to be showing you the top 5 Hollywood Studios rides. This is the 4th episode on the top 5 rides in the Walt Disney World Parks series. If you missed the last one, you can find the link to the Animal Kingdom episode down in the description down below. Just like last time, let me know down in the comments what your top 5 choices are. Number 5, Slinky Dog Dash. This ride is a great family-friendly roller coaster ride located over in Toy Story Land towards the back of the park. Obviously themed after the Toy Story movies, you'll be taken on a ride that Andy himself has built using his Dash and Dodge Mega Coaster Kit. You will be sitting 2 to a row in each of the cars on the Slinky Dog. This ride does get pretty bad on the wait times though, ranging from about an hour on slow days up to over 3 hours long on those busy days. So this might be a great choice for one of your fast passes. This ride opened very recently back on June 30th, 2018 with the opening of Toy Story Land, but was announced and revealed a few years before that at the 2015 D23 Expo, where we were just shown a concept art of this new land. Number 4, Toy Story Mania. This is another great ride for those big competitive families out there. This is a 4D shooting arcade style game starring all the different Toy Story characters. This ride takes you through 5 different mini games where you shoot different targets by pulling that rope on the shooter in front of you. There are actually secret Easter eggs at each one of these mini games, but I'm actually going to save these little secrets for a future video. Let me know down in the comments down below if you actually know what these Easter eggs already are. Fun little fact though, this ride actually predates Toy Story Land as it did open back on May 31st, 2008 and was moved over into Toy Story Land when the land opened up. Overall, this is a great ride, but just remember this ride can range in wait times from about 30 minutes up to over 2 hours long depending on how busy the park is. But I think you're starting to see a common theme here with the rides at this park having a much longer wait time than other rides at these other parks I've mentioned before. Number 3, Rock 'n' Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith. This ride is one of my favorites and must-dos when I go to Disney World. Rock 'n' Roller Coaster is a completely indoor launched roller coaster. You'll be loaded into a super stretch limo, 2 to a row, before launching from 0 to 57 miles per hour in 2.8 seconds. In addition to the launch, you'll experience 3 different types of inversions, including half loops, half corkscrews, and a sea serpent roll. This ride is a great ride for those families who like a little extra thrill in your vacation. Rock 'n' Roller Coaster opened up on July 29th, 1999. One little fun fact about this ride though is the license plates on each one of these super stretch limos. There's 5 in all, and these are You Go Girl, Bye Bye, Hate Traffic, One Quick Limo, and Too Fast for You. So make sure you check it out when you go and tell me which one you end up getting down in the comments down below. Number 2, the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. The icon of Hollywood Studios. This is an accelerated drop tower dark ride that opened up back on July 22nd, 1994, and has remained one of the biggest icons in Hollywood Studios to this day. Inspired by the TV series The Twilight Zone, this ride will take you into a fictional Hollywood Tower hotel in Hollywood, California. The most interesting thing I think I've ever learned about this ride is that when you are dropped in the elevator on this ride, you're actually falling faster than gravity because this ride has a system that pulls the elevator down and up. This is a very fun and great ride for everyone, but be forewarned, you will have random very big drops on this ride and you will definitely float out of your seat. This is a great choice for one of your fast passes, but they do end up moving a lot of people through this ride much faster than some of the other ones on this list. The wait typically sits at around 30 minutes but can get up to over 2 hours in those busy parts of the year. Our honorable mention today is a little bit different than normal. It's going to be both the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So I actually have 2 different honorable mentions for this one. The one that you may not actually know or even recognize very much. If you don't really pay close attention to the Disney news, would be Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. The reason this is an honorable mention and not ranked is because I actually haven't seen or been on this ride yet as of filming this video, because it did actually open up the week that I'm actually filming this. That will actually change though, because I'm going to go to Walt Disney World this upcoming weekend, so check in the comments down below for my thoughts on this ride. That takes me to our actual honorable mention, the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run. This ride is a great ride for those super Star Wars fans and even just casual fans. This is a motion simulator attraction that actually is interactive, unlike most of the other motion simulators in Disney World. You'll be going on a smuggling mission with 5 other people, and there's 3 different roles you can get on this ride, and those roles are pilot, gunner, and engineer. Each of these roles does actually control different things throughout your mission, whether that be, the actual pilot flying the ship or your gunners actually shooting things. Smuggler's Run opened with the Galaxy's Edge opening back last year on May 31st, 2019. If you get a chance to ride this ride, I would definitely still highly recommend it. Number 1, Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. Of course, this had to be my number 1 pick. This ride is one of the newest rides here in Hollywood Studios, with only Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway being newer. This ride opened in Galaxy's Edge back on December 5th, 2019. And the only way you can currently get onto this ride is by getting one of those boarding groups. I actually made a video on how to get into a boarding group just a few weeks ago, so I'll leave that down in the description down below. This ride is a trackless, dark ride / walkthrough / motion simulator / drop ride system. Yeah, that's a whole lot of different types of rides all combined into this one amazing ride. This ride does really live up to the hype that everyone gives it, I promise though. However, this ride does have several problems and goes down very often, which is probably why it's still on a boarding group system instead of just standby waits. Either way, if you get a chance to go on this ride, you will not be disappointed at all, and that goes for both Star Wars fans and everyone else alike. This wraps up my top 5 rides in Hollywood Studios and wraps up our series. Let me know what you thought down in the comments down below about all my choices. Which ones were spot on? Which ones did I leave out? Please like the video if you liked it, and subscribe to see more Disney content on the way. I'm the Magic Adventurer, and I'll see you next time.